All right, y'all, give me just 1 minute. Just gotta. Oh, why is this taking us up? But anywho, yes. Now I got about what 2, 3.5 hours before it's for the ball, especially where I am. And not for the people wherever you may happen to be. If the ball dropped on your end, I'ma say Happy New Year's to you too. Oh, what up, T.A. Casper? No, thanks for stopping by. Happy New Year, man. Oh, Happy New Year, Elm City. I don't know what anybody else did, but I know hell, I had a hard day's work, and to me, I feel like they be working me like a runaway slave. How are you doing? Happy New Year. It's still you know what? Same here. Like I said, it's about what 2, 3.5 hours before 12 o'clock runs around. For 12 o'clock actually starts. But yeah, even though I had people saying that it already don't feel like New Year's Eve, and I take it as well. You're not gonna really feel the same way that you did previously, especially about certain days. Whether if it's Thanksgiving, whether if it's your birthday or Christmas, just not because I guess you know you're getting older. That excitement anymore. Hell, I had to cope with it, and I just turned 32. Elm says people with bad vision. This is the first time we will see it. When, oh, damn. But nah, though. But all jokes aside, for right now, we gonna be doing some more clowning like we do, like I do as usual. Like what am I thankful for? Especially like I said, I know it's not 2020 yet, but before that ball drops, what is there like anything that I would like to say? Sure. I'm thankful that I'm still alive. That's one. Number two, I necessarily ain't lost. Oh, for sure, Am City. It's definitely crazy. I necessarily haven't fallen completely off the tunnel. I mean, yeah, there you're gonna have some bumps in the road and bumps in the roads, roadblocks, trying to tear you to keep going. But hey, you prosper and you rise above it. It ain't always easy. I know in my case it wasn't, and I'm already feeling the effects. Already feeling the effects. and you think that it would get better, but as they say, it's only going to get worse before it gets any better. I mean, yeah, but then again, though, yeah, 2019 has definitely been an interesting and unique year when you really think about it. I mean, I know for me, as a gamer, that I haven't, not that I haven't, but the gaming community did take a massive blow. Now, it didn't knock us out completely, but the blow was just still sort of devastating enough to where we didn't necessarily get. Never been easy for me trying to be an athlete with disability. Oh, now what you suffering from, TA? You're always you know what, for sure, and that's because you know what, people are always gonna count out or overlook the underdog. Now, one way and one way it sucks, and then another way you're just necessarily, again, letting people know that, hey, you don't want to be underestimated. Mild case of cerebral palsy. Oh, okay. And what does that do? And what does that do? And like, how do you manage to somewhat like keep it from acting up? Hold on, just a sec, y'all. I'm just gonna go check my phone. But yeah, though the underdog has always been, the one to be counted out. The underdog, no matter what it is that you do, is definitely just going to be seen as the least odd, favorite of the greater. I mean, hell, I mean, and I think I may have touched on this before when I first started doing live shows like this, and this is when Hangouts was still on and operating at the time. That I may have mentioned that hell, I've been a diabetic since the age of 9. It affects my left side of my body. Back in the day, worked out a lot, so it kind of like leaves you in a. I don't know if I should use the word paralyzed, but it leaves again, but it does leave your left side in a certain state of shock, right? Like I said, I don't want to use the word paralyzed, but because it's like, and I don't know what it is where people think that oh, when you use a certain word or if you sort of even mention it, then here they are trying to again make it seem as though, oh no, it's not that bad, or it's not. You make it seem as though like I'm in a wheelchair, and I'm like, I didn't say all that. And by the way, yes, even and you are wheelchair ridden, there are plenty, and that's the thing too. And oh, just slower than the right reflex. Oh, okay, okay. And this is what I do. I mean, again, now, I don't act as though like I know any and everything, which I definitely don't. Oh, my man, Simply D. Man, long time no see, dog. Man, happy New Year to you too. But yeah, though, but I'm definitely, like I said, I'm definitely thankful for my health. Again, even for me just being, able to continue. What is up, DXI One Horizon? What's happening, bruh? I've been busy working. Oh man, hey, same here. And I just got off, and I'm already, and like I said, I'm feeling the effects already. And shoot, hell, maybe when I get off of here, I probably should just go. Maybe it'll start to tone down some. Happy New Year's to you too. And what up, Kimmy? Man, everybody just popping through the night. I mean, damn. Like, but no, though. But see, here's the thing. Like, I know, again, when I do, again, certain shows or podcasts like this, that I'm normally boring. So I'm trying to work on how to, again, at least be entertaining enough to where it'll keep you guys interested. Like I said, I'm working on that, but just bear with me. Oh yes, well, I haven't, again, been formally introduced to 2020 yet. D says, "Oh, I have another 15 minutes before midnight." Yeah, yeah. No, man, because it's like, and that's the thing too. But D, how we are around people. I don't want to say 24/7, that they just know how to, again, like they're just so energetic, and they're just so, when they're in a room, they just captivate the room. Like they're not necessarily the most driest person in the world, but still, they, again, at least they know how to, again, excite the crowd. Which I know that's not necessarily my level of expertise, but I do the best that I can. I understand what you're saying. Cerebral palsy can leave you in a wheelchair. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So I wasn't entirely completely wrong about that. I Because, like I said, again, and I'm not saying, again, you already know I'm not saying you, but just other people in particularly, they like to, again, like whenever you use certain wordings to describe something, all of a sudden, oh, they kind of want to put themselves in a position to where they're correcting you and not necessarily those particular terms, because they don't necessarily like it. And when I never really said that, hell, even their condition really didn't say that that's what it was for them completely. I don't have a lot of drama and beefs in my stream, so and you know what? Me neither. Me neither, dog. Because, and that's where a lot of it goes. When you think about it, like the more drama and beef or tension you have, whether it be with other YouTubers or whether in your personal life or just something in general, people are going to, again, want to attend. attend to those because hey, maybe they're in hey, maybe that's what their life involves around, and that's within their best interests. Now, me personally, yeah, again, we're all gonna have drama. I mean, I know I do, but I tend to not necessarily share that, especially over the internet. Not to the point to where it's like, oh, I'm trying to or get the sympathy card. I've never been that type, right? To each his own. Oh, yes, for different strokes for different folks. Now I can hey, if I wanted to, yeah, I could talk about, again, how, again, when I work and how stressful it can be. I could definitely talk about that, but I know again, after the night is over and we go home, w- at the end of the day, you're the queen and you're the king and queen of your castle. What kind of gar I'm on? Or what you talking about? So I'm still trying to figure out, what my man D meant by that. Oh, cigar pimping my. Oh, it is cool. It's cool, but nah. I, I as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and quick. Okay, I got some classic Maduros that I'm rocking, and also uh Olivas. And these were like the what 2013, 2014 editions, which it's been sealed up pretty good. Like it hasn't been open, and the moment that you smoke one of them, especially the Olivas, there's no bitter taste. It still tastes like as good as new. True. Again, I know that when I take off for Cabo next week, we definitely trying out some Cubans. Oh yeah, hey, AD, I know you know about the Partagas and the Lusitanias. Those Partagas, it's about like it's about the almost the same size as it's about as just as long as a ruler, and it takes you about like what almost an hour and a half to finish smoking it. Now you don't necessarily well, you already know you don't have to smoke it at once. You can just like smoke half, but then come back and finish the other half. I know for certain cigars, that's what I did. Shoot, hell, hey, you know what? I just thought of something. Now I don't know if it'll work, but and I'm just throwing this out there. Now everybody knows. Again, they see. Y'all see all these mukbangs and all these challenges and stuff like that. But I'm wondering if just imagine what it would be if there was actually a cigar mukbang. Where people, I mean, I know there's people that do YouTube videos, professional companies or otherwise, or even have people sponsor them where they smoke cigars. And when they start smoking it, again, it could just be exactly like that. Now, I'm not saying you got to do all of them at once, but just, again, pick one, pick two, shoot hell. We would all be trying to be the next Michael Jordan, trying to, especially when it comes to cigars, because Michael, he's definitely was the man. I mean, he still is definitely when it came to cigar smoking. He'll even, I mean, hell, he'll tell you till this day. But yeah, though, but back to where I was, getting at. But yeah, though, but the new year, and like I said, for me, like I know people may have said that 2019, again, I mean, I know I can't speak for everybody, but for me, it's been like a mix of off and on, some good, some bad, but you try to make the most out of it. You're not gonna always, get have your all of your ducks in a row. Hey, what's going on, dear Alexa? Happy New Year's to you too. Hey, dear Alexa, didn't what's her name, Virtual World have a show? Now I couldn't necessarily watch all of it because I was in the break room at work, but I know that she had to have a show, and I couldn't necessarily like hit the play without everybody, getting like around me, being all in my business like that. But yeah, because I was looking at the people who was in there, and I think I may have saw you there. Hey, Alexa, was she also talking? Was she also eating and talking your ear off? Talking about how she love her food. Nah, I'm a chill. I'm a chill out. She probably by here this and what whoop my ass something like. You know how much I love food. I'm like, yeah, I know, I know. Yeah, she's gonna right. Yeah, she would. But but I mean that. But hey, we cool. And I mean that. That's all love. But yes, hey, but hey, anybody want to hop on the panel, or y'all just want to or if y'all just want to get should I continue talking? Oh damn! What it's been 24 minutes? Okay, all right, that's cool. But yeah, though. But I know for but yeah though. But yeah, for me, year 2020 is definitely gonna be again, I'm expecting it to be, again, oh, I'm here with you. Oh, that's cool. I really do appreciate it. I really do. It's like people that's in the chat room right now. Again, I really do appreciate y'all. But yeah, though, but hell, for me as a gamer, Happy New Year, Light Guy too. I'm expecting definitely some great things, again, that's going on with me and again, people that's, again, been that's around me and been close enough to me and who's met me and know what type of person I am. You know what? Like, I don't know what it is. Now, maybe that's either YouTube doing this, but they have a tendency to be sneaky where, like, I could, again, because earlier I had about, what, 6 or 7 people on, but then all of a sudden they just started, I guess, lowering that number of people that were in here. Now, I don't know if y'all experience that whenever y'all go live, just me. But you know what, though? But speaking of which, oh, yes, I'm definitely gonna, again, show y'all, again, exactly what I'm working with. And yeah, and for the people, again, and I'm not saying you got to do this, but I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm working with. I know I don't have the best, camera quality, so just bear with me. Yeah, I told y'all I don't have the best quality. Oh, I've been good. Light guy too. That was the couple of smokes that I had in my sort of secret that I probably might end up smoking after I get done hanging out on here for a bit. Hey D, hey DXile, if you still in here, man, hey, that's what I'm working with. But you know what though? But before I continue on, let me go ahead and by the way, whenever I talk about this person, just so y'all know, it's not actually a shoot; it's actually a work. To Agnes M. Oh yeah, y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all know who Agnes Sim is. Don't think that I ain't forgot about that time where you accused me of making that troll account of making a so-called second account of you and using your picture when I never knew that your last such. That kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, you know. But it's cool. So again, you and JJ on y'all wedding day, I wish y'all nothing but the best. Cause I'm just gonna be in the background just puffing on one of these till y'all put me out. So yeah, y'all can go run and tell Miss Ag I said what I said. But yeah, though, but then again though, anybody else got any things, again, hope be a lot better for them in the long run, that the previous year didn't give them? Like what y'all hope, 2020, you know, do better for y'all than what 2019 couldn't. Because I know for me, I have this, what tendency to kind of like rush into things and not think things through, and that my patience level isn't what it used to be. Like, sort of like my patience, level has really started to, decline, and I'm really trying to work as hard as I possibly can to somewhat be a little bit better based off of that. And number two, I do, again, it's like, yeah, I know if I were to say this, then y'all, I know I'm probably gonna get some like, well, you do, yeah, I do, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't necessarily take small steps. I'm doing well, getting ready. All right, then, dear Alexa, get ready to hit the sack. Oh, damn, I done lost my train of thought. Shit. I'm trying to stay up with you though. Hey, yeah. Hey, you know what? And I appreciate it. I appreciate it though. But oh, yeah, now okay, now it came back to me. Like I definitely want to do some things, again regarding my health. Now I'm not gonna be on this extreme super health conscious, you know, extreme type because I can't do it. I mean, I like I said, I can only take small steps on this particular aspect of it, and then worry about that other percentage of it later. I'm not perfect. Again, all I ask is just, again, all I ask is just, again, just see me through this. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I'm just as, again, contributing just as much as, again, y'all or I myself and, again, believing in. And y'all definitely gonna be seeing me stream a bit more games. And you know what, as a matter of fact, speaking of which, and on my birthday, which was what was it? On the 19th, yeah, the 19th of December. I had bought three games for my birthday. Now I still got two of them that still has to be mailed to my house. And but definitely, again, you're definitely going to be seeing. I think tomorrow, I'm gonna try to see if I can stream the Jumanji game. Yeah, y'all definitely going to be seeing that, and y'all are definitely going to be seeing some new yearly release stuff. Like Doom Eternal and Cyberpunk. As a matter of fact, yesterday there's also this game that I've been checking out. Now, even though it's like a 90s retro, the game is called Hellbound. I just saw the gameplay in the trailer and I'm like, okay, it's pretty good. So yeah, y'all it's that. But yeah, though, but not only did I get Jumanji, but I also got the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and the collection from Doom 1 to 2016, which consists of a disc with four games all into one. Now when you think about it, not bad. Oh, and y'all also gonna see some. Now I know they just again they are making a another edition off of the still again updating Street Fighter Five. I tell you, Street Fighter Five has had more editions for hell just about as much more editions just like four did, and this one is a Champions edition. Now I have nothing. Now again, I have nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with again like making different editions and nice. I'm playing. I was with. Oh, for real, TA. And you know what though, and you gonna have to again forgive me on that. Like I'm not sure again how long it's been since you streamed, but at times it's like again because my work schedule is so hectic. to where it's like I know that people would go live, and then all of a sudden when I have that downtime, I just don't get it like I used to because I'm always at work, and then it just be certain hours and certain times and days to where it's like, I wanna, but this damn schedule just be beating my ass. But I know I'm not the only one. And I okay, hell, even when I stream, I understand not too many people is gonna watch me, again, stream for as long as I'm on. I know that. I get it. I'd be a fool to think otherwise. But now that I got, again, these 2 days off, and I'm gonna be, again, going on vacation. Maybe I come back a different person. You never know. Yes, y'all never know. Shoot, damn. Hell, I need a. Hey, what's going on, Miss Sassy Cat? How you been now? Happy New Year. No, I did stream today, but I have not been streaming because I've been trying to save up money for better gear. Oh yeah. I definitely can stay. I can dig that. I really can. And hell, as a matter of fact, and I don't know how many times where I mentioned it that I put two games on hell, I pre-ordered two new games already. There's still more, more to go regarding that. Been good. How are you? I'm doing good. Good, sassy, just happy to have these 2 days off. Oh, and I hope, again, everything's going well for you and the grandchildren. Happy New Year. I still have less than 1 hour. Oh, wow. So I still got what, two? But anyway, though, I'm not hating. I'm not hating. But beyond that, though, like, that's just what it is. Again, it's been pretty busy for me. And you know what? It's been like what 3 4 months since I had a strong drink. Because again, all the hassle that they put me through, you have no idea just how I just be dying to have one. Yes, I have one grandbaby, and thank you. You know what? No problem. You're welcome. Oh, come on now. Hey, but you know what though? Hey, it's all good though. Thanks, Cat. I may not been. I have not been streaming because I may lose my disability. No, for real. Like they couldn't like they getting ready to cut your benefits too. Damn. Like you know what? And this is the thing that burns and chaps my draws. Out of all the other things that's been going on, that's been you would think that they would do as much to let folks keep it, especially the ones that they know need it more so than anybody else. They're just only making it difficult for, again, people like you, me. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't necessarily, again, haven't been the one to really abuse what I have and necessarily try to attain it by it not having any effects on me one way or another. Like I've never been that type. I have an appointment with someone to decide if I'm going to ability check or not. And you know what, man, and I really do hope that, again, I really do hope, again, for your sake that they do. And you know what? Fuck it. Since it's almost since hell, since I know for me, since we'll be going on the year 2020, and I know, and again, it's sassy. You remember as well as everybody that again at a certain point in time where you couldn't really tell people what you do for a living. But you know what? It is hell. I operate hell. I'm certified to to operate an electric pallet jack. Yeah, I work in a warehouse, and I couldn't tell you like times where I've been called in to help pull for other departments that I myself have had more than one blackout. I couldn't tell you, how many times that has happened to me. Where, again, I'd be working and trying to, get these orders straight, and then all of a sudden, I just get the feeling that I'm getting ready to pass out, and yeah, I would tell, again, like my on sites, like what had happened, and then I remember it wasn't that long ago where I was trying to talk to somebody about disability or some type of social security. But yet, if I were to tell them that now, I wonder what their excuse is going to be. It seems to have happened to those that should have, and not the abusers. Oh yeah, and oh yeah, and that's again, and it's always like in a way been like that to cut a certain man to cut a certain person out. So I'm scared sometimes to say where my income comes from. But and you know what though? I mean, and here's the thing, though. Even with that, now again, whether you keep it to yourself, because I guess I don't know if it's so I used to have blackouts to the blue. Right. And did it make you feel like, again, like whenever you would have them, like you would be slurring your speech and you would be doing something, then all of a sudden be asking people what just happened? Worst part about it is that because when you're working in a warehouse and yet you see all these people driving in this heavy machinery, such as EPJs and forklift, and you're not sure that you're going to fall, you, or if they don't, you may end up getting hurt or hurting them. But no, though, but regarding, again, like where the income comes from, again, I've never really been to like, again, tell people what they should or shouldn't do with their income. I mean, if they're using it for a good cause, then hey, continue on that strive. But if you're not, well, again, I understand, again, like there are times where it's like, people get caught in situations, so they're trying whatever they can to help the bad hand they got dealt. That it usually happens with no one around. Like you could just be anywhere where with no people and it would just happen. Oh wow, it's 10:40. I mean 10:24, and I'm already hearing the fireworks. And plus, it's been raining cats and dogs all day today. Plus, it's cold. I just pick struggle, damn it. Like, either you gonna be cold or you gonna rain. Like, why you gotta feel that you need to have both, or why you gotta have? But oh, and as they say, that you never really want to get. I'm like, what, hell, when you're talking about, again, that's the work model, but what about the body immune motto, that you don't know what people have until till there are signs that they start showing. Somebody that again can be walking the street right now or doing some work, and hell, you never know if they may have cancer or not. Tell Either they tell you or you start seeing the signs. I mean, hell, like outs happened. It happened like what, two, most like a day ago, right before Thanksgiving. And then afterwards, there was another dude who went home on my, return day, and I was just looking at him like, yeah, I know how you was. I had the exact same thing happen to me, and you definitely don't want to be, and you definitely don't want to be, again in a position runs you over, or they may have to call the paramedics. You definitely don't. My blackouts are like I'm walking down the street and bam, it happens. Oh wow. But yeah, though, but and you know what though, and that's the thing too. Like that ought to say something about for people who have these certain conditions to where again they definitely should be compensated. I mean, especially again like if they're work again if they work a full-time job and they're still having them, don't they deserve medical? Yeah, fragile. Yeah, fragile, medically fragile. You would think, but they're always going to, like I said, again, they're going to try the way to make it out to, again, something that, again, is just way your control or their control. And you know what, and I really do appreciate it. But yeah, though, but anywho, though, like who had their bottle of bubblies already? Like, type your ones in the chat room, ladies and gentlemen. Who's already? But though, but on the side, no, I'm not the one to. I used to work, and that's when my blackouts were. Oh, okay. Sorry, I keep missing parts of the combo. Hey, Sassy, again, hey, you remember, hell, you were there with me, again, the times where I was streaming, I didn't always have the best service, and yet you paying for it, especially to have good internet. It probably could be some glitching going on. Hey, but then again, though, hey, you might as well just go ahead and start, again, letting your inner Kimmy rage come out, Yeah. Nah, no, hey, we all know Kimmy cool people. Just at times where she'll be playing the game and she'll just start raging. And I need a new phone too. I live in the sticks. Hard to get good internet. I've tried them all. Yeah, the wilderness of wayward pine. And that and there was actually a show called Wayward Pines. And I think Terrence Howard and Matt Dillon was in it. Now I never really saw one episode, but I remember just the title and seeing a couple commercials, and when you would have to go up to the wilderness or these, weird roads to these particular places where they live, like to where a lot of retirees and people who isolated themselves from civilization. Yeah, I feel like shooting up this phone. Was it Android or iPhone? That's me with sports games. Shoot, hell, you Android. I dislike Apple. Hey, you know what? Thank goodness a certain person wasn't in here because they're big Apple people, but they try to make it seem as though, they like to boost Apple up, but then others will boost, Android up. I'm like, either way, like, no matter what phones or no matter what services, you're gonna have some issues along the way. That's just what it is. Now, now again, and I'm just only gonna throw this out there one time and one time only. Now, for you Apple, iPhone, Microsoft users, let me ask you this question. And hell, you can cuss me out after I ask it. When you bought your Apple phone or your iPhone, right? Do you regret it now? Did you regret it then, or do you regret it now from when you buy it, and then all of a sudden they come out with another model, but yet, uh, when it starts having problems, all of a sudden, again, here you are spending maybe more money than what you originally purchased it for. I have iPhone and I really don't like I don't like Samsung Galaxies. Oh, oh come, you know what, TA, that was a previous phone that I had. But actually the Samsung Galaxy, and I think it was a 8, yeah, a X8, I believe. Those Samsung Galaxies, and what happened was because I was outside and it was pretty cold in my hands, and then all of a sudden I made a certain move, and then it started to drop, and then I dropped it on its back, and then the screen just all of a sudden did this weird ricochet motions to where it just cracked, and now the screen is all damaged and shit. All phones suck now. The older analog phones work better. Well, that's the level of technology for you. Shoot, I know people that still got they flip phones. It's like they don't need all that, again, all that heavy auxiliaries or whatever updates and certain apps and yeah, the some reason trigger my blackouts, not enough rest, dehydration. Oh yeah, that can definitely be the effect of that as well. The, the government want all the analog for themselves. Hey, Sassy, I don't know if you know, but I think there was a point in time where YouTube or Google was hitting people with the copper, yeah, hitting all the small YouTubers with the copper because what happened was, think Google got in trouble for stealing data from kids or illegally tapping from children. But get all small content creators in a compromising position to where we had to like sign petition just so we didn't fall victims of it. But when you say that, again, the government want all the analog, I'm like, hey, I can't, again, couldn't say that I agree more. I still have the iPhone. They still works wonders for me. Well, you know what? And again, thing about I've never really been the type to also try something new. Now again, hey, I may one day want to have an iPhone. Maybe not now, but maybe down the line. It just may take me some time to get used to. Had T-Mobile phones, Straight Talk LGs, Samsung Galaxies, you name it. Well, except for iPhone. I don't like Samsung Galaxy because of some fans. None of those Galaxy fanboys bring up their, hey, ATA fellow talking about that in his chat room at one point about iPhone versus Samsung. Yeah, it was the iPhone versus Androids. Shoot, hell, it was gonna blow up. Hell, it might as well just been a and actually a actual enemy to Optimus Prime. Now I just gave them a new idea for their next movie. Instead of transforming into cars, they just transform their cell phones to the Samsung Galaxy one. I just gave I just gave y'all some material to work with. Y'all can thank me later. And you know what? I would, but I'm like, nah, because at the end of the day, we're still gamers anyway, regardless. I was gonna bring up like, well, I gonna be like, well, I bet you ain't gonna bring up shit about the Xbox versus the PlayStation. I'm like, man, yes, I can, and I will. The fact that people are dissatisfied with Xbox One X's and rather go to the PS4, I'm like, welcome to the dark. Yeah. with your so-called with your so-called non-stop glitching ass. Tech, technical difficulties left and right. So Microsoft, explain yourself. Why did you necessarily give the people a glitchy system? And they would rather play 360 instead of the Xbox One S. I know, well, Sony ain't always been, Sony ain't necessarily always been that, I'm like, well, but I'm not talking about them right now. I'll get to them if I hear something. Damn YouTube censors. Oh yeah. I'm like, hell, there's those old TV shows that just what two comments you made got deleted. I understand the iPhones are not perfect, but it's better than the ticking time bombs or leaving some people with battery acid to burn. No, hey, shoot, those battery acid burns or the ticking time bombs that you talk about for androids. Hey, that's the new villains for the next Transformers movie. They just gonna be what they gonna what's that's their powers. Gonna be dropping, burning people with with battery acid. Like I said, I just gave them their next. Like I said, I just gave them a new idea for their next movie. But yeah, though, but YouTube censors. Yeah. I heard when Xbox One first came out, they paid off big YouTubers to talk up the Xbox. But I can believe that. I really can. Because I mean, let's be real, like because when Xbox One we did it's like, yeah, they may have had, again, like some like the PlayStation, especially PS4, somewhat on the upper hand regarding, compromise. But at the end of the day, they still had issues, with glitches. weapons. YouTube don't like my language. Yeah, it's they're trying to and this is what they say that they're trying to make it kid friendly, but you ain't got over here because I'm like, hell, if that's the case, well then you know what, you might as well start letting kids see rated R movies. And you know how back then, again, no kid under 17 or 18 couldn't see a rated R movie without being accompanied by an adult. I'm like, hell, you want shoot over here? We gonna talk about any and everything. Shoot, we gonna hell. We may have. Shoot, I may want to talk about again, motorboating on some titties or something. Yeah, I said it. YouTube, now do something. Well, it's not all Android phones, just Samsung Galaxy S's. Yeah, yeah, I hear that. And that was one of the phones I originally had. I can damn, but not a certain weapon or rule variety of white people. I know what you mean, though, sassy. Like I say, hey, I'm trying to work on this so-called, try to keep the hype up. Yeah, if y'all ain't bearing with me, then y'all know what y'all missing. But nah, though, but you like because like and even well, Kimmy the doll, she can attest to, again, like when she'll be on Twitch and she'll be playing, let's say Paladins or Brawlhalla for an example, and she'll be doing these, co-ops at times. And necessarily that long ago where she was on Twitch and all of a sudden her controller and there was just major glitches going on with Xbox with her Xbox One. It was just it was so bad to where she literally Microsoft and that so-called Xbox One system. It was just talking about throwing it in the garbage. I said going it, but yeah, throwing it away in the garbage because it was that bad. And but yeah, yeah, she is. But she was just, so bad that, her Xbox was just was all glitchy as hell to the point to where she even said that she may end up getting a PS4. And I'm like, welcome to the dark side. Oh wow. I got about what? Let me do something real quick. Oh, I seen her. Oh, and sassy, and you try not to. And again, again you have sympathy for. I mean, I do too, but there are just certain times where you just can't help but laugh. You just can't help it. Like she be ready to kill you or snap your neck. And what's going on, ATL? Happy New Year. Oh, okay. All right. Hey, make sure again you're prepared. Before the ball drops. But then again, though, will there be people that again, especially when it comes to the gaming world or certain games that I would or would not miss? Well, you know what? There is one particular character that I won't miss, and that character name is Peely. I, you want to know why I won't miss Peely? Because it's nothing but a yellow brown stain. Whenever somebody just shoots it, leaves pretty much shit stained draws, looking like Peely had to go to the bathroom. Well, 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 well. If it ain't the one and only Agnes M. How you doing, Miss Agnes? Hey, yo, hold up here now. Hold up here now. Well, first of all, Happy New Year's to you. But you forget who stream you on. Now, I'm pretty sure you got the message. Whatever I talk about, damn it, that's what I'm going to talk about. And I was talking about Peely. And Peely ain't nothing but a yellow brown shit stained banana that deserves to get shot up. Don't miss him. Hell no. Now, anywho, hey, ATL, I know you had to have some bubbly, again, right before, right before the night is over. I know you had to have it. Because, hey, what do you do? It's the new year. Oh, and by the way, Agnes, how is your husband? this is this is the beast. This is the best channel. I just thought I'd that. That's all. No said. No said. Not only Dr. Pepper. Come on, come on, sassy. Come on now. Like I ain't. I like to deny it, but I'm too modest. What's up, Am City? I was just saying that I won't be missing Peely in 2019. How he's just a banana, a yellow brown shit stained banana that deserves to get shot up. I don't miss him. I hope somebody throws one of them grenades and he just blows up and leaves it, and then just be left in, little tiny bitty pieces with the peeling on and everything. I love to pick on you, Aaron, but you are an undercover beast. Nah, Agnes, this beef is justified between me and Peely. Peely killed me before in Fortnite. And everybody that will tell you who played Fortnite, if they've been killed by Peely, oh, hmm so much anger. Oh, come on, TA, not you two. Come on, you've seen people play Fortnite before. You can't tell me that you felt these people pain if they ain't been, getting but nah though. But all jokes aside, I'm not that bad of a guy. Agnes, you know this. Yeah, so you get if you understand my pain, can at least somebody understand my pain? Cause yeah, like you I know people have seen people, get up in arms, especially when they've been trying hard to get good at something, all of a sudden for a little funky ass character to bring them down. Now I'm not yelling, just talking real loud. And you know what though, and that's the thing with me too, because I necessarily can't hear good. And there'll be times where I be at work and yet people will say stuff and I could barely hear them. And even when I'm on the headset to where I have to pull in and say certain order numbers, and I'll say the number, but the headset went up, and I would have to turn the volume up some so it can hear me. And I'm just, get stuck at a. It's like a double-edged sword. Talk just a little bit louder, or just again. And that's the thing. It's just like I hate really just you. Damn, fireworks scaring my cats. Oh yes, yeah, that definitely, yeah. So I know dogs that will bark once they hear fireworks. Because normally now it's Happy New Year for me now. Well, Happy New Year's, T.A. Casper. And you know what though? Now again, maybe it's probably too late, but how did everybody Christmas, turn out? Because I was gonna do a Christmas stream, but either I may or I'm not sure. Because time is just, again gone by so fast to where I didn't, the lost track of what I did. Besides me just being on a busy schedule. Now it doesn't feel like a new year. You know what? That's what somebody said. That's what somebody said today, that it didn't feel like a new year, let alone New Year's Eve. And okay. So I'm on my lunch break, right? And there was this dude, and he was talking about how he's supposed to be having all these girls coming over to his house, and meanwhile he gonna be playing like he living a single life. I mean, which he is. So he doing the sorry fellas, but only girls. And and again, I'm looking at it from a distance, and I'm like, ain't no way in hell. But then again, but that's him though. That's you. That is you. Yeah, the only thing that I'm interested in is for for all these new games to come out, especially this year. Again, I and along with a few others still feel like 2019, the gaming community got cheated. We, like I said, we took a dynamic blow, especially for us, because it's like certain games that again we ready for it to come out ain't gonna even come out, so we would have to wait till for some people, again, it's 2020. Now that that time is here, Um, we don't necessarily have to, get worried about any more pushbacks. Now I know I talked about Doom Eternal and how I was disappointed because it got pushed back. And I was just, again, so distraught that, they would do this because they would have it advertised as being released on November of 2019. And then they say, oh, it's going to be released on March something 2020. I'm like, what? And it's not, and again, yeah, I was disappointed, but at the same time, y'all didn't let us know, or the game creator or the game developers didn't tell us that that's what they were going to do. Yeah, people, the fireworks is still going off. Shoot, right? You know what? And at this point, it's just like, hell, it just can't come fast enough. But yeah, though, but I am going to be traveling, again, after the New Year's. So now I'm definitely excited about that because I have to say it's been quite a while since I've actually had a vacation. So now, again, I've got certain things accomplished, and now things started happening for me. I can go ahead and all of a sudden just start taking advantage of those opportunities, especially while they're up and coming, or especially while it's fresh. Hmm. But yeah, though. But like I said, though, again, yeah, y'all definitely gonna probably gonna. I'm definitely gonna be playing some Jumanji tomorrow. Like I said, get a feel for it to see if I'm. And hopefully, I don't do all that terrible. But if I do, hey, it is what it is. I'm not. Again, I don't think that just because I try out something new that I'm all of a sudden just gonna be this absolute expert, because I'm not. Again, the more I do it, the more I'll be good at it or better. And technically, we were supposed to go to the casino, but again, it just started again. It just kept raining and raining and raining. So we might. So again, it was just thought it would just be get best if I just stayed home. Hell, maybe till tomorrow. Well, yeah. Then we'll probably go out tomorrow, something like that. Oh wow, 5 likes. But yeah, though. But all right then, y'all. I'm gonna go. Appreciate y'all, getting kicking it with me, for a bit. Again, and happy New Year's. And yeah, and I definitely want to, again, give thanks to all the people that was in the chat room earlier today. And hopefully, again, year 2020, again, let's see if it's a better year for them than what 2019 had to offer. I saw some familiar faces who I ain't seen in a while. Yeah, I appreciate y'all stopping by too. And y'all definitely will be, and again, I may go live tomorrow, with the game stream, and y'all will definitely be seeing me again, more in the future if I'm not, getting consumed with work. But yeah, that's all I got, so far. Again, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me, and hopefully, again, we can get this thing, kicked off here real soon. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.